Hi guys, it's Martha and welcome back to my booktube. Today I will be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag because I'm a newbie on Booktube and this is like a rite of passage for all new booktubers, so I'm gonna do it too because it's like a requirement, you know? But before I get into it, just a little bit about me. My name's Martha, I'm 17 years old and I'm going into my senior year of high school in like a month, which is literally insane. I cannot believe that I'm almost finished with high school. And here we go. Let's get right into it. The first question is, why did you start this channel? I kind of touched on this in my last video, but I've been a member of the Bookstagram community, which is the book Instagram community, for a little bit now, and I recently started watching booktube videos and I was like, hey, I want to be a part of that. That looks cool. And so here we are. The next question is, what are some unique qualities that you will bring to booktube? Honestly, I'm not really sure, but I do know that there's never enough representation in books and publishing in the booktube community, and here I am, a 17-year-old black teenage girl. I think I have a lot to bring to the table just in terms of that even. I also think that I tend to kind of stray away from like the super mainstream like fantasy that I feel like is popular, so that's another fun thing I could bring. The next question is, what are you most excited about for this channel? Personally, I'm just excited to be able to like talk about books and discuss books and share it with people who are also just as excited about books as I am, especially because school's gonna be all online in the fall, and you know, I want human interaction because that's the thing that humans need to survive. Okay, the next question is, why do you love reading? Honestly, I have been a reader for my whole life, and I think at this point I like it because it's like comforting. Like, it's something that's always been there, you know? Like in high school when everything kind of changed, I still had reading, and in quarantine when I can't see anybody, can't go anywhere, all of my activities are getting canceled, I still have reading. This summer when all my summer plans are canceled, I still have reading, so it's just kind of always there, which I think I love about it, is it's not something that will, you know, ever go away unless the government bans books, which honestly wouldn't be surprised. But the next question is, what book / series got you into reading? I can't remember like a specific book because some say that I came out of the womb reading. Like, I literally have been reading ever since I could possibly like see, and my mom was always reading me books. But I think the series that really like got me excited to read and I really started reading more on my own was the Sugar Plum Ballerina series by Whoopi Goldberg. It's about this group of girls who they all dance at this ballet studio, and you know, they're like middle school, elementary school, middle school, and so they have all their little drama, and it just like made me love reading. And that's one that I can think of. Also, the Sassy book series by Sharon M. Draper. It's another series that just like I really loved when I was little, and sometimes I still go back and reread it just to feel nostalgic. It's a good time. The next question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktuber? I love this question. I think honestly I would just ask like any booktuber, like how do you handle it. One that I can think of specifically is Fictional Fates. Like, Joel literally has a Bookstagram. He's huge on Bookstagram. He's huge on Book Twitter. He has a book blog. Now he's huge on Booktube, and he's writing a book at the same time. I'm like, how do you do that all? I can't even handle doing high school and being on Bookstagram. Like, what? Like, teach me your ways. I think just like asking how you find balance. That's really like the biggest one that I can think of. The next question is, what challenges do you expect to face on Booktube? For me, I think it'll definitely be like staying consistent with posting and consistency in terms of just, yeah, being active and like interacting with people, because once school starts, even though it is going to be virtual, I definitely think that my priorities are going to have to shift a little bit just because I'll be a senior in high school, so like college apps and stuff. So I think just finding time to do this and to film and to upload and to edit and do all that stuff would be something that I might struggle with, but I will manifest not struggling with it. Next question is, when did you start reading? As I kind of said before, I literally came out of the womb with a book in my hand. Like, it's kind of crazy. The nurse was like, oh my gosh, why does your daughter have a book? I'm kidding. Obviously, but I really did start reading like so young. I was always getting read to. My parents would read to me every night, and then as soon as I could start reading on my own, from there it was just like, okay, she's a reader. Like, I never really had to be told to read, which I think is kind of rare in kids. It's kind of sad, but the truth. So the next question is, where do you read? And literally anywhere other than my bed. I cannot read on my bed for the life of me because I will fall asleep. This happened like last night. I tried to read a little bit in my bed, and within like 30 minutes I was asleep and I had lost my page, and I woke up and was like, what? And it happens every time. I can read in the living room on the couch, I can read at the dining room table, I can read at my desk, I can read on the porch, I can like read standing up in the middle of the kitchen, but I just cannot read on my bed. And it's interesting because some people are like, I can only read on my bed because it's where I'm most comfortable. But for me, it's like I'm too comfortable because I associate my bed with sleep. So, like, I can't even watch like movies in my bed because I'll fall asleep. Like, I have to be on a couch. I digress. We're already at the last question. I feel like I'm kind of breezing through these. Don't know if that's good or bad. But the last question is, what kind of books do you like to read? I don't know if you can tell from the books that I've got behind me, but I love contemporary. YA is like definitely just my favorite. I'm a sucker for a good romance. Like, who isn't? If you're not, you're literally lying, because that's just how it is. This past month, I actually challenged myself to only read fantasy, which was really hard, but I think that going forward, I'll probably be incorporating more fantasy into my reading, so that's good. But I really just love YA contemporary. I also do like a little bit of like non-fiction-y type books. I don't know why I said it like that. You can't see it, but like I have Hood Feminism up here. Read books like that. Some memoirs. I don't know. I'm pretty open to my reading, honestly. Not huge on science fiction, but then again, I wasn't huge on fantasy either, so anything can change. I'm really open to anything. And that has been the Booktube Newbie Tag. I hope that you enjoyed like getting to know me a little bit and what I like to read and what this channel is going to be like. And if you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. So I will see you guys the next time that I post a video. I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful life, a wonderful just experience. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.